This is Room Desire, and this is Belladonna. Ooh. Wow. Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, the physical sensation. Pain? I'm alive? That's odd. I don't feel alive. What's going on? I have no memories of anything before this point in time. My mind is tabula rasa, yet I have a language. I seem to be in some laboratory of sorts. Maybe I can find out what happened if I look around.
Ooh.
There's a handwritten note here. Maybe it can shed some light on my situation.
Oh my god. Is with shaking hands and heavy heartbeats, I gather before me the instruments of my last depression. I can't attempt. I find myself on the vaults of my toils and turning point. Should I fail tonight, I shall find the strength and the resource to continue. At my feet now lay a lifeless remain of my beautiful Belladonna. A few hours ago my wife was alive and well, and now she has been cut open, dissected, altered, artified, reincarnation. From the second she gave up her final breath, I have worked tirelessly to defend and perfect her corpse, that I might infuse a spark of brain back into her lifeless limbs. This is the final test of my research and experimentation. The past 5 years, the complete renovation of human being, body, soul. I feel is agony. Anxiety. Sorry. But I cannot let order me from carrying out what I must do for my own sake and for hers. To proceed with must not fail. I'm not gonna bother reading any of this. Oh, okay. Hi.
There's a screwdriver in this toolbox. Better take it.
No, continue. Just want to see if it's like an option. Like to turn down the fucking volume.
A human skull or a paperweight?
Neither.
It's a brain in a jar. I wonder what it's thinking.
Good, that's a first for her. She says pretty good.
This oil looks expensive. Let's waste it. I have no idea what's inside of this, but it glows. The door won't budge. It seems to be barred from the other side. I might be able to unscrew these hinges, though. The screws on these hinges are rusty and stuck. I need some lubricant to loosen them up.
Ah.
I smeared some oil on the rusty screws. That should loosen them up.
I don't know if that is normal, like, her back, like her stomach should be way out than her waist or her chest. She does have beautiful eyes though.
I'm
I like
free.
them. I like her eyes.
Another piece of paper. This was written long before the last one.
Right, if you want to pause it and read this yourself, you can. I'm not gonna bother.
It looks like someone has been sleeping quite a lot in this sorry excuse for a bed, and it was hardly the suit of armor. But why would someone choose to sleep down here? There's a long stick here. Perhaps it was used to try to chase away rats when trying to sleep.
Oh look. More paper.
More writings from the lonely doctor.
Those are easy to get.
Another locked door. Let's take a peek through.
Oh my god.
The stick is long enough to reach the key, but how will I grab it? The screwdriver is too short.
There must be a way. Hey, man. Bit hard to.
What a dedicated knight to guard a damp dungeon like this.
Huh.
Maybe he was demoted. Maybe he likes the dark. Maybe he's secretly a poet. I bet his name is Roland.
Like a curious teenager or a child. I feel like I've fucking hell this music. Aha!
I love magnets.
Actually a nice game. The art of it is actually very beautiful. I like it. I wonder. I don't remember who created though. I need to look right at the company who created this game. It's actually well made.
Look, I can attach the magnet to the end of this stick.
Okay.
Another locked door. Let's take a peek through.
Ah.
Let's hope this works. Aha!
Oh my
Just
god. It's the outline. Like the paint. It's like the pictures on my walls.
I got the basement key.
Paper.
More letters. Has he figured it out yet?
Okay, one. The way that cussing when we're behind us, it looked like this was closer here. Like right next to it.
A couple of cogwheels on the floor. They must have fallen off the mechanism when the door slammed shut. I wonder if I can put them back.
Yeah.
Not yet.
See this, or this, and this. Paper.
The doctor is losing it. He's just scribbling down nonsense by now. What will he do if he ever acts on his wild suspicions?
I really do like her.
This story is so sad. I don't even know if I want to read this one.
Wait, my wife took Wei Mei's death harder than I expected. Further confirmed my suspicion that they were indeed having a okay. Oh wait, is this one of those ABT games? I think it is. Oh, that'd be good. Earn.
The name on the plaque is Lucas von Trauerschloss. This must be the ashes of Wolfram's son.
Trauerschloss. What language is it?
It's a mortar. And a pestle, too. They seem to belong here, but I'll remember where they are in case I need them another time. I wonder where the other candlestick is gone.
Let's find out. Oh.
A dead body.
Okay. Wow, he's not breathing
It's the
anymore.
body of Dr. von Trauerschloss. He's dead. And what's more, he's been murdered. But who could have done this? There must be some clues around. There's something in his pocket. It's a small, delicate key. He kept it in the pocket closest to his heart. I wonder what it unlocks. The missing candlestick. And it seems to be the murder weapon. There's a letter clutched in his hand. His final words are a clue left by the killer.
It's easy to find these. You just need to know where to look. Whoop.
This letter is signed Belladonna. I've been waiting to hear the other side of this story.
Belladonna.
That won't work.
Aw, I want to put it back in its place. Well, let me have my fun.
This room looks completely abandoned. I suppose this is what happens when you're down to a skeleton crew of only one maid, no matter how fantastic she is. Another journal page. This one has drops of blood on it.
Belladonna. Wait, Belladonna, must think, remember, hands, fingers, written, words, hate. Can we go boop? Where's the front door? That's what I want to know. Back door, where's the front?
One more Belladonna letter. Let's read about this Clara figure.
Claire. Oh wait, I think Claire's the maid? Huh. I think this one says how she was warming up to the maid in a relationship that started to blossom, like, between them two. And she's cheating her behind her husband's back with Clara, apparently. I think that's what it says.
There's a bottle of milk out here. I wonder how long it's been here. At any rate, it's frozen completely solid. No wonder in this cold.
Just love dead boys here. Wow.
The tombstone says Clara Stieber. This must be the grave of the wonderful maid I've heard so much about. I can't help but notice that it's been emptied.
It's empty. Look at it. Journal.
A note.
Great God. Why I did not then expect. Why am I here to relate the disaster of the best hope in the purest creature of earth? Sure, I can read this. It was more than mere days ago, at the peak of our bliss, when Claire fell ill. She complained of headaches, tiredness, so I made bed for her and lay her down to rest. For the next few days I cared for my companion, just as she had cared for me. I nursed her with all my love and companionship. I believed it was just a passing sickness, and it would be over shortly. Every morning, while she was getting better, and each evening, we relished she had actually got worse. And we realized, and today, when I entered her room, it was there, lifeless, and mute, in me. So across the bed, her head hung down, her pale, swart features covered by her hair. In horror, behold the body of Clara, my love, so lately leaving, so dear, so worthy. I rushed towards her and embraced her with my adores. With the death, the daily panics, danger, limit, I don't know, and coldness of the limbs told me what I know held in my arms. A king has to be, no, has to be the cloud whom asked for fool a foul cursed life. In my gentle touch, smiling child to the darkness, my husband drove to madness, and now my lover has departed for it as well. My love truly as poison as my original name. Is there more to this than meets the eye?
Two statues of angels. It seems a bit paradoxical to create statues depicting something that's supposed to be immaterial. Let's call them Justifer and Phi. What a marvelous mausoleum. The plaque says Francisca Canosa. I wonder who she was.
It's really nice.
More letters. Can someone tell me what happened to poor Clara?
I got a feeling to find out. As soon as Claire comes home, but what the line of the father is not a far deep. If she was murdered, well, it was long ago that I lost track of my husband's immense research, but I know he and suspense and I know how easy it would have been for him to slip in something into. Ah. Do you know about our affair? We were very careful. Oh. Yeah, the doc murdered her.
This lantern might prove to be the very first thing that actually manages to shed some light on my situation. I'll keep it. A plant, a natural object, standing in a pot, a man-made object. The plant can consume nutrition and grow bigger, and the pot can't. Neither of them can think. So what about me, then? I can think, I know that. But am I natural or man-made?
Natural.
Belladonna. This little plant has caused a lot of trouble. For a flower, it's not particularly beautiful, but for a murder weapon, it sure is.
Oh, hello.
Look, a journal page was hiding behind the plant.
Is proof frame more clear, or do you not? Enough of that here in the words of a man. It was hiding in the sideboard before he, after they simply started coming back upstairs to fill in the fight. I think this is when she found out that he actually did murder her. The last one done. It's just these.
Yes, those are indeed boxes.
Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. Is that a hello monkey? Like, what part of the country this is actually from? Don't understand it. Oh, hello.
The doctor's handwriting. I know it well by now.
Huh. Wait. Wait a minute. Did he bring him back to life? Belladonna's a
Another portrait. It says her name is Francisca Canosa. It's the same name I saw in the mausoleum in the cemetery. I wonder how she relates to the von Trauerschloss family. I'm not going near that horrible cat. I'll have to get rid of it somehow if I want to proceed.
Oh, no. I got a feeling I know what we're going to do. I'm sorry.
I'll let it stand by the fire for a while. It's thawed. The milk is now in liquid form. Interesting, but no. I don't know why I thought that would work. Nothing happened. I don't know why I thought that would work. Let's grind this plant into powder. I need something else. I need some...
A bowl?
I don't know why I thought that would work. Interesting, but no. I need some.
For fuck's sake.
Interesting. It's an old clock. Tick, tock, tick.
Just okay, she's in midair a little bit there. Here.
I can drink milk directly out of a bottle, but I have opposing thumbs. For the cat, I'll need to pour the milk in some kind of saucer.
Things you do. Mom.
I don't know why I thought that would. A beautiful china bowl. It looks hand painted. The milk pours easily. Is this how Clara died?
Yes.
I'm not going near that horse. Yes, this should put an end to the grim reign of this beast.
Oh, here I can't mirror.
Look, it's a key, and it has a funny tassel attached to it. No wonder the cat wanted to play with it. The animal must have managed to steal a key somehow.
We just walk over the cat.
Strange. This is Belladonna's signature, but the handwriting is just wrong.
Holy! Okay, she's gone crazy. You sir! Why?
The door is locked.
The tassel key? Hello. Again. Oh my god. Almost there.
That's a big wardrobe. I bet you could hide a corpse in there. Actually, I better not open it and check. Let's take a look inside. Coils of rope. I wonder why we're keeping rope in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I wonder if this key fits.
Big
There's
key.
a key hidden inside. A very important one. The mirror is completely shattered. I think someone in here didn't really like the reflection.
Oh!
A note.
Hello. Failure, the temple's a failure. I cannot lure my lost lover back in her to say corpse. All my patient is in vain. All alone I know where to turn my key.
Is she dead? She doesn't move a muscle, yet she sits upright. She's like a mannequin of human flesh. Is she dead?
Key? Oh, wow. Oh, that's lovely.
Clara, it really is you. I was so certain I'd never see you again. You didn't wake up.
I woke up. I've been wandering lost ever since, trying to find out what's going on.
How are you feeling? Do you remember me?
I have no memories of you, or of myself, but I found some notes lying around. I can only assume you're the one called Belladonna?
I am Belladonna, murdered and reanimated by Dr. von Trauerschloss.
Oh my god.
At first a mindless mechanical doll, but I slowly regained control over my brain. And when the time was right, I broke free.
I saw the doctor's body.
Yes, I crushed his skull. Standing over his blood-soaked remains, I was free at last.
But where did I come from? If he was dead, was it you who brought me back?
Yes, my love. You were the only thing on my mind as I stood there, alone and victorious.
They could
I
add
secretly watched the
the
doctor's
maid,
process,
like,
and I desperately wanted to believe that I
beside
could get
her.
you back. I unearthed your grave and carried your dead body down to the laboratory. I did everything right, to the smallest detail, but you didn't wake up. And my time was running out. I can't turn my own key, and now that I was alone in the castle, I knew my life force would run out quickly. But for all my effort, you remained dead, and with no one to keep me vital, I eventually sat down here and just stopped.
But I did wake up.
Yes, apparently you did. Your body had been in the ground for quite some time. Perhaps that made the reanimation process slower, but with your key powering your brain directly, you did not have to go through the drawn-out, sluggish wake-up. I take it your cognitive powers and language have been with you from the start.
Well, yes.
Excellent. Then I have even improved on the doctor's method, but I doubt independent thinking and free will was ever in his interest to reproduce.
Do you think you could do it again?
Create more of us, you mean? Yes, I hold the secret of life and death, and I plan to use it. The experimentations must continue.
And the two of us will have no place in this world.
Quite right. So, we'll make us a place. Dead bodies will never be in short supply. We'll make more of our kind, a whole new race of the damned.
Where do we start?
I know for a fact that there's a fresh body lying out there in the Great Hall.
The doctor.
His flesh, at least. We won't be using his wretched brain. I've already destroyed it in any case. But the body will do. We will have to find a few other ingredients. Will you help me?
Of course I will.
Thank you, my love.
This
I'll
is
carry the body
beautiful.
down to the laboratory and start with the preparations. And in the meantime, you can help me with a few other things. The doctor's brain is completely destroyed. I made sure of that. I don't think any of us want his villainous brain back amongst us.
Let me go
Going
into
to need
Baco.
to find a new one. Secondly, we will also need some clockwork parts. We have to manufacture a force to keep the dead body going. Thirdly, not only the brain, but also the head and the cranium were damaged. If we can find a new head, that would save a lot of the reconstructing effort.
I saw a brain preserved in alcohol down in the laboratory.
Oh, you did? That's good. That, my dear, is the brain of baby Lucas.
Your son?
Lucas was never buried. The doctor had the body cremated very quickly and thus incinerated all the evidence that the corpse was not complete. He had stolen the brain and kept it for himself. I don't know what he claimed about not planning on resurrecting his child, but the truth is that he kept the brain all the same.
And now you want your child back?
No, my dear. It's just a brain. I wanted you back, so I took great care to preserve your
Aww.
personality. But this brain is young and has been dead for very long. I suppose the creation will be my child, in a way, but not my son Lucas.
Clockwork?
Yes, we need something to supply the body with the force to move. We can't make the heart beat again, so we use the spring-loaded clockwork. In the future, we'll have to think of a source of parts more reliable than salvaging old-time pieces, but that'll do for now.
I see.
Thank you.
Will we need to find a fresh human head?
Yes, I've smashed up the head of Wolfram rather frivolously. I'm
Yeah.
afraid it's beyond rescue. I was thinking of my grandmother, Francesca Canosa. I'm sure you've seen her portrait in the study. She was buried some time ago, but her cranium should be sufficiently preserved. She rests in the mausoleum in the cemetery outside, but there is a hidden way into the tomb behind the armor in the basement.
Was it Francesca's portrait I saw in the study?
Yes, Francesca Canosa was my grandmother. My family moved to this country several generations ago. My father, named Hugo, gave me the name Belladonna to allude to our ancestry. I was the last of the Canosas, and I acquired the name von Trauerschloss through marriage. And now, well, now I'm not very concerned with human family names. We will not reproduce in a mother-daughter kind of way, so what use will we have of family names?
Your grandmother. Will it not cause problems to attach a woman's head to a man's body?
No, I don't see how it would make any difference in this new race of ours. We do not even reproduce sexually, so not even that significance is relevant.
What do you mean we don't reproduce sexually? What do you know?
I spent quite some time with Wolfram dead and mindless, you know. I can safely say that, though we do experience all the physical sensations of intercourse, we cannot become pregnant or bear children.
I
Oh.
see. I'll go take a look behind the suit of armor.
Thank you.
I'll start looking for the objects then.
Thank you. Come talk to me if there's something you're unsure about.
But that gives us a bit of a clue what we need to do. So we need to find what we can get. Should we cure a cat? Then there's hold on. Why? Can I do that?
This faithful screwdriver will do the trick.
She's taller
Turn
than
this
the
old clock
clockwork.
into a slightly peculiar wardrobe.
Look, she's absolutely taller than the grandfather clock. That's not even possible. I have to. Basement. It's a bit time consuming the way she walks, but that's actually not too bad.
Belladonna was right. There is a secret switch behind Roland the poet. Interesting, but no. I can't just drop the lantern into the hole. It's gonna break when it hits the bottom. If there is a bottom. I'll just tie this rope to the lantern. Yes, I can lower the lantern into the hole. Amazing. I must be directly underneath the mausoleum and the cemetery.
You're no peace.
I can't believe it. It's another letter. How did it end up down here?
Oh! This is us! Oh, and the very... Oh. This is when she started feeling her feeling about her and Belladonna. Oh. And that was Clara's. We have Belladonna's, Wolferstein. The Belladonna's, Wolfersfield, Belladonna's, Clara's. That's all of them.
Here's Francisca's coffin, but the lid is much too heavy for me to lift. Maybe I could break it open, but I'll need some sort of big hammer or mace for that.
Or a murder weapon.
The things one does for love. You look very peaceful, but I do so need your head. How shall I remove it? With some surgical tool from the laboratory, perhaps?
Oh. Whoops. My bad.
Looks like Belladonna has dragged the body down to the laboratory already. The toolbox is empty. The body of a deranged murderer, the decomposed head of an old lady, the brain of a small child. How could this possibly go wrong?
Oh, things. Oh!
Welcome to the Lab of Horrors.
I took some parts from the old clock.
Well done. Let me put them into the creation.
I have the brain.
Well done. Please give it to me.
I found something else in the crypt. Another note. One I'd written myself when I was alive. I think we need to talk.
Oh.
What is the matter, dear?
That.
It's just... forget it. It doesn't matter. Let's focus on what we're doing here.
Yes, let's get this creation moving.
I haven't gotten hold of the human head yet.
But you did manage to get into the crypt. If you are having trouble separating the head from the neck, I'm sure you can find some sort of instrument for precisely that down here in the laboratory.
I'll get going.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear.
Why is that making that noise? Like I've done something bad. Oh, hello.
Ooh, surgical tools. Shiny.
Oh, I want to see something. Like, is the blood gonna be smearing everywhere? Jiggling. Nope. Ah, if you're dragging the body, there should be like a trail of blood leading somewhere. I'm weird. Chop.
Now to carefully remove the head. It's remarkably well preserved.
Ah. Ew. No, I don't want to see that. We see how the screwdriver. No. Yeah.
Thank you, dear. The creation is complete. All we need to do now is force life into these dead limbs. That big switch on the wall initiates the procedure. Will you have the honor, my dear?
Gladly. The time has come. I've wanted to pull this thing since the first time I saw it.
It's alive.
Wow. She brought the cat back! Kitty. That's actually very good. I love it.